Hi guys, and welcome back to the Queendom. This is me, Queen, and that's Lee, as you already know. And we're just gonna do a McDonald's mukbang today. We tried to get the Travis Scott burger, but apparently they didn't have it. So this is Lee's sandwich, which is a quarter pounder. And I just got a Big Mac. So
and fries.
And fries. Just the usual. This is not what we intended to have, but
no, I didn't know they weren't having that burger anymore anyway.
Yeah, I guess we was late.
You gotta jump on it when it come out, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm sitting wrong.
All right, so I just got my burger. Set my fries right here. And then we're going to do a thumbnail once we get our burgers out. Done now. So yeah, so we're just doing a basic Big Mac and quarter pounder. And what y'all think? What y'all like better, Big Mac or quarter pounder?
I like that quarter pounder. Yeah, I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
Oh. I like mine.
The one thing I don't like about doing mukbangs is like something with sauce when it gets on your mouth. Oh, I hate that. But I love the Big Mac. I always did.
I should have got some ketchup packets. I like the old days when you didn't have to ask for it. It was just in the bottom of the bag.
This is messy. Really messy.
Beautiful day today.
Yes.
69 degrees. I always get it mixed up when they say partly cloudy. I don't know if this is partly cloudy or not. I see clouds, but it's not taking up the whole sky. So does that make it partly sunny? I guess if you are a pessimist, you'll say partly cloudy. I like it. I love it. Skies are blue. I still got shorts on in New Jersey. I'm looking weird right now because I'm always hot. But it's October. So when I was a kid, your shorts had been put up already. You'd be warm for the morning for the coolness, and then hot at coming home from school. And your mom probably gonna ask you why your coat ain't on, because she's looking at the calendar, but you sweating already.
This is probably the messiest Big Mac I had in a while. It's like falling all apart and everything.
How everybody doing during the pandemic? I don't think I've been on here with Queen since probably the pandemic got started.
It's such a big life change, and have you been focusing on all the new life changes? Which can be taxing because everything is so different now. The kids are home from school, which changes my level of motivation for videos because gotta be quiet. Kids are doing their work. Like your house is not a classroom, so that's a lot to adjust to.
It's almost no downtime either. For like Friday, every time I'm in the kitchen, they in the kitchen.
A lot of stuff is just so different now. Well, you really gotta tried really hard to find peace and not go crazy.
It's like I got a gym membership, and I don't want to go to the gym because I'm nervous, so can't go there to get a break. So I usually just go out to the park, kind of like we sitting now, literally watching the guy mow the lawn in a field.
And for a period of time, the parks weren't even open.
Nope. So I'm gonna be thankful that I can sit at this park.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of work out at home. But then I don't want to disturb my buddy over here. But she cool, because she be like, just go ahead and work out. She probably don't sound like that, but that's my lady voice. Go ahead and work out. It's okay. You ain't bothering me.
Yeah, we gotta alter things and change things. It's just trying to get accustomed to the new way of living. And there's a lot when you're already doing videos in your house, and I use the time for the kids at school to be my time to do my videos.
Right.
Where it's quiet. Where now it's quiet, but it's like, you know, you want to make sure you're not having too much background noise, because then the schools are complaining about that if it's too much noise in the background.
Clearly I don't sit in the classroom, but they don't have them on mute.
They do have them on mute, but at some time when you have to talk, so you have to go off the mute. So a lot of changes. But we making it. We making it through.
I'm just glad we got the football season back. Although my team is 1-2-1, Philadelphia Eagles. Our division is horrible this year. You know, it was bad last year. This year is. I'm thankful though, because I think for right now this week, Eagles at the top of the division.
And so, what is everybody watching like on TV? Because a lot of shows didn't come back. That's usually for this time of the year, but well, I guess some shows are just coming, like Blackish and stuff is just starting to come back on. But I'm really into the Power Book 2, The Ghost. I'm enjoying it, which that is now coming back on until December. Like, man.
And they call it mid-season finale.
Yeah, or they take a hiatus.
What the purpose of
Like,
that is? What is that supposed to do?
I don't know. It's a thing of maybe other people are shooting at the studios at the time they are, or I don't know. Or it might be just the way they give people a break. I don't know.
I don't want a break. If I want a break, I just change the channel. I'm getting into it. Mary J. Blige doing her thing. Method Man doing her thing.
They killing it.
Go ahead, Northeast. From the Northeast.
Yeah, they doing it.
People we grew up on, rhyming. Method Man, Mary J. Actually, what's funny is, I remember when they did the video, "You're All I Need to Get By." Well, that's the hook. I don't know I can't remember the name.
One of my faves.
That was awesome. They was on a rooftop. That's when videos was basic back then.
Just a little bit of dancing, rapping.
She had a little bucket hat on, dancing like this.
He got his like Timbs this. On.
Oh yeah, you definitely had Timbs. I don't even know if Timbs went out of style. At least for me, it didn't. I got Timbs in my. How many pairs of Timbs I got? That's still fresh.
Probably 2 or 3 pairs.
And I haven't bought Timbs probably since the 90s.
Well, past the 90s.
I think you got me a pair like literally like early 2000s, maybe. Early 2000s, maybe like 2000, 2001, 2002-ish. There's certain things go with being from the north. When I went to the south, I actually had my Timbs with me.
Yeah, people still wear them. I don't bother with them no more. I got bad feet. That probably helped make my feet bad.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite shoe to go to is, as you know, it's the Skechers. I got 2 pairs of Skechers right now. She pick on me all the time about these Skechers. Until I find another pair of shoes that's comfortable like these joints,
But you probably won't.
I'm gonna be rocking them until the soles start talking.
Oh, excuse me. That was tasty. It's a regular beer that we missed. Oh. We missed the Travis Scott burger, which seemed like it was just a Big Mac with bacon on it, but you know, how much more different stuff can they really do with this stuff these days?
And I thought burger with bacon on it was already a sandwich.
Yeah, we just been kind of like laying low and trying to keep our sanity.
Yeah.
Get ready for these kids to go back to school. Our summer was like most people's, real
Whack.
We tried our best to make it the best we could. We usually do a lot of water stuff, like going to the beach and stuff. We did at the end of summer, once we built ourselves up enough to even go to the beach.
One beach, one lake visit.
One beach, one lake. That's all the
That's better
capacity
than
we
none. It was funny because on weeks you had the heart to go, I was on the opposite end saying maybe we shouldn't go.
And he's an essential worker, so he was working through this whole entire time. So it's more taxing wearing that mask. And I know it's just not us. I mean, keeping that mask on in the stores is a lot, man. It's a lot. But the one thing I did say that came get out the pandemic, me and my cousins, we started on Facebook, on Messenger. We started like the video chat. And so like we video chat like every other day. And just sit on there sometime and I we bored just laughing and talking about the old days. I think I'm gonna put it somewhere maybe at the end of the video, or maybe I'll insert it here at, what is that? The 12:35. I'm going to insert it in here and put the picture in. We did a recreation. I'm looking for a pen. We did a recreation.
The pen I told you that I put next to your bed and said that's your pen that goes back in the car, the South Jersey radiology pen.
Yeah, that I put it somewhere else. I don't know where I did with it. But
it's okay. I'll just make a note. In here and send it to you.
Yeah, so we did a recreation of a picture when we was kids and tried to match the outfits. It came out okay. We did a recreation. It was just something to do. We went to the park because there's really not much we can do. It took us like almost until now to really even start to go visit family members and stuff, because besides my mom, like everybody else, you can't force people to be ready, and you gotta be at your own comfort level when you're ready to take a chance with this COVID, because you see it's not a joke. The president is out of control. He took it for granted, but I'm hoping that them and former Governor Chris Christie also has COVID. So I'm hoping that these people, at least in New Jersey, are seeing that this stuff is serious. It's not a joke. And wearing a mask is important. Like, wearing a mask is just so important, and people is taking this stuff for granted, which to me is setting us back in a way, because we hoping that because the people not listening is not going to eventually cause us to have to go back to a shutdown or something. They claim that they won't do that again, but the cases are still on the rise, so I don't know. I just try to stay positive and read my 365 Days of Happiness book that Lee currently has out. I was watching one of our old videos and saw that he had mentioned about his book and that he was going to have it done in a year, and he really got it done in a year. I had totally forgot that he had mentioned it. But again, you can find it on Amazon. You can find that on Amazon. You can get an ebook. An ebook is a book that can basically it's called Kindle, and it goes inside of is an app, and it goes right inside of your phone. So instead of you having your hardback book that you have to carry around, you can get an ebook, which is what, $9.99?
$9.99
on Amazon, and you can find it on Amazon for $9.99, and it will be in your phone, and you can look at it anytime.
And that'll be in the link below. I'll just send her a link with all my stuff.
Before that, so you can just click on it and boom, get the book, or you can get a hardback book, which most people did. And we're just asking, if you buy a book, to please take a picture with you in the book and send it to us, and we will post it on our social media so everybody can see that she wrote a book. So you already know all the basics. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. And for Lee, he has like 1,000 things podcast. So if you guys missed out on a lot of his talks that he used to do, what you can see on video here on this channel, but he also have podcasts. I know some people like podcasts better, where you don't have to worry about watching, you can just listen.
Yep.
We're gonna put all that information in there. He's doing that, and he did his book. And what other stuff happened since the last time you was on there? So much stuff has happened.
Yeah.
But besides the pandemic, on a positive note, and what we've been doing, I've been kind of like laying low, and I've been doing hair. So I'll do like a collage of the boys are growing their hair out. But as you know, I've not been showing the boys on the channel because under 13, they don't want the kids on adult channels unless it's a kid channel. So I just kind of shied away from that. But I can show like the hair that I'm doing. I've been doing more hair. As you can see, my nails is off, and it's been bothering me a lot, because that's the one thing that I started just getting back into, is putting my nails on. I finally feel like I was in a space in life where I could go back to wearing my nails and didn't have to worry about much of anything as far as with, with hair or anything like that. But since the pandemic, it has reversed that direction. When I brought all of this nail stuff to start doing nails, it's kind of like on the side for right now, because now I'm back to doing hair. Well, y'all know I already do my own hair, but I can do that with nails on. But now the boys, we have not let them go to the barber. So I have been learning how to cut, which is, I'm nowhere near good, but I'm getting there. I've been having to cut the sides. Like, well, I cut my own side as well. So this is real plain looking today, but
I thought it looked nice.
I'm trying to work on doing designs and that kind of stuff. So I'm back to hair, which is like one of my first loves anyway. That's why I love it on my channel. I don't just do mukbangs. I just don't do cooking and makeup and all that. I just do a variety of stuff, because in this time, life is showing me that you have to be a queen of trades. You have to know how to do everything, because it's, who would ever could have predicted that we would be in a pandemic the way it is, where you can't even go to the market and get eggs or butter or toilet paper, and it would be restrictions and all this kind of stuff. So for me, we're not so comfortable with the going inside of places so much yet. Now we did go bowling, but the reason why we went is because it was like, like a bowling alley for kids. It was a kid party. It's a separate room in a separate area where you're not having contact really with all the people, except the one person that deals with your party. And the people that are there are the people that, that was invited. So that wasn't too bad. The thing of it is just that having that mask on the entire time at a party, doing bowling and arcades is a lot. So I'm kind of glad that my kids are like past the party stuff. Like, we don't really do the kids party because our kids are a little bit older now. And plus the party stuff is just so if you're a parent, you just know the party at the house is a pain, the party at an event place is a pain. People don't come on time, and that can just be a headache sometimes, and just getting people together. But now, since it's pandemic, I wouldn't even chance it. I'm just wondering how, like for Halloween is like everything about contact, which in a way it probably won't be too bad because they changed it so much. But there's no way we going to the mall and doing trick-or-treating and going in and out of stores. Ain't no way. Like, that stuff is just too much contact, too much touching, too much. And nor you're going to get no candy and have them eat candy that people don't touch. And we just not even going to, even if it's in the wrappers, I'm not even taking a chance on that kind of stuff. It's not really worth it. Yeah. Although our kids, it's funny because some stuff is just working out, because our kids just last year was like they are over the Halloween. They don't really want the costumes. Only my young son for school wanted for school. Well, they're not going to be in school on Halloween. But it kind of takes away from me, since I'm a stay-at-home mom, like doing the party bags and sending them into the school and getting the candy and getting the outfits. That was like the last little things I really have of my kids being small that I appreciate doing because I'm home and I'm able to do it.
Right.
So it's kind of like you can get stuck in regret at this time, thinking about all the stuff you should have done and now that you can't. So I try not to focus on that, because what can we do now? You know?
Well, you don't have many regrets because you did what you thought in that time. We are the parents that we decided we were going to do things a certain way so there wouldn't be regret. So you got to be home with the kids since 2012?
Yes, since 2012 I've been home with the kids.
So
now I do miss the fact that we use the time for the kids again, for the kids to be in school, for me to do my videos and I was planning to be like more creative and do more stuff. And plus it's not so much of just the kids being quiet, but it's the focus, because when the kids are there, although they're in school, it's still teachers texting me. I have to respond immediately because you don't want work to be missing, because this is serious. Yeah. And then Ice is like turning into like
a mush ball.
Yes, because he is just so...
He's spoiled. The beyond
more spoiled because everybody's home.
Ice is the dog for those that are new to the channel.
Yes. And he is just...
He literally follows you. It's worse now.
It is. It's like I can't take a step without him now, which that was so different for me before, but it's worse now because now he's fighting for attention with every single one of us in the house now.
Yep.
And...
But I guess it makes sense because he had his time when I'm not home, the kid's not home. I mean, that was one of the reasons why I wanted him. So he would be able to be home with you when nobody else is home. And
see, the thing about that was, in the daytime when everybody was going, it was just me and Ice. That's when he would take the time to relax and sleep and get his rest and relax.
His life has been one big weekend since
March.
Now,
since everybody is home, he's like a high anxiety dog, so he doesn't rest because he's so busy worrying about everybody else, which makes him a little bit more crankier, which is making him bark more, which is more annoying to everybody in the house. You know, because you got the school saying it, you got to ask a question, and your dog is barking in the background, and the kids' rooms are shut for most of the day, so it's like, it almost gives you like a level of isolation in a way, because it's like you got to have the doors shut, because God forbid you don't want to walk by and don't have the right outfit on, or you don't want to walk by and say something you shouldn't say. So it just makes me just say, it's like you almost feel like you just, like you say, you isolated in a room. I'm going to just stay in the room until school is over.
You isolated, but we're together. Now tell me that's not an oxymoron.
Yes, and that's really bizarre. At the end of the summer, we started fixing up the backyard, but the bugs got extremely bad this summer to the point where we couldn't even barely go outside.
Oh, moisture, man.
So what happened was people in the neighborhood started getting pools, and the pool started causing more bugs, and it's been a trying time. It's like all the efforts you try, but you got to stay strong because we are nowhere near this being over. Nope. I don't feel that it's ending at no time. And between that and the crazy politics and the strange stuff that's still happening in the world, with all this stuff going on, you would think that people will be trying to come together and not be separated and with the silliness, but we have no control over that. Anywho, we are just sitting here managing. We wanted to come and do a video. I know it's been sometime about 2 months since I did a video. I just honestly been trying to just manage and maintain home and trying to keep some kind of sanity. We just had our 19th anniversary, which was unique. It was different. Not so much so because we don't really do a whole lot. But we did have fun and went to the local hotel, which was like not far from the house. And, you know, you have your level of anxiety, but it's like you look up these places, you see if they doing the proper stuff with cleaning it properly and stuff like that. So we survived going somewhere. And it's like you trying to not force yourself before you're ready, but you have to
assimilate.
You have to, because this stuff is not going to change no time soon. And that level of paranoia that I had in the beginning, it was just really too much. It was no way. And maybe I should have did videos, but I didn't even feel comfortable touching my phone while I was out in public. So going to the store was giving me so much anxiety just to put this mask on. And at first I was nervous because we didn't know all the details, and I was putting like something on my head. Then I wasn't realizing, you know, you overheat yourself because you're trying to cover your hands and all this kind of stuff. So it was serious. Standing outside of Sam's Club and it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yep.
So.
And being an essential worker, I had to go out all the time, but I felt like in some instances the people that are leading us were overly nervous and were unsure, so
they bring that strong anxiety on to everyone, because you know, you have even family members that are nervous and still scared, you know, to even,
and still don't come out.
It's not coming out because people are just terrified. They don't want to, you know, get COVID. Who wants COVID, you know? And then when you see people that you really know that has it, you see people in entertainment that's getting it. I mean, the freaking president has it. So if this does not explain it, it doesn't matter your race, your age, or any of that. Kids are getting it. Everyone can get it, you know. You would think that would make people wake up and snap out of the fantasy world that we live in. I believe a lot of times, because we live in the United States where we live at, it fosters a level of fantasy thoughts. People feel like where we at, things can't happen, which I have the faintest idea why people think that. Being black, I feel like sometimes we have more of a level head about things because life is a little different for us, so we get to see things. We have to see things a little bit different, where for other races they may not have to. You know, some people do live in a space where you can't be touched, which is obvious because we see this played out on the internet. A lot of times where these people don't feel like they can be convicted, or they won't be touched, and you see tons of people on here who feel like that because they are who they are, they can't get COVID. I mean, even the president, he was a prime example of showing us how people think privilege can even prevent you from a virus that's airborne. It's crazy when you say it out loud, but it's true. But we're not going to get into that stuff because that stuff can take you down a negative spiral, and that's not really what we're trying to do. My vision was for the Travis, was it Travis Scott?
Yes.
Travis Scott burger, but they don't, at the one in our local area don't have it. And we was hungry for lunch, so we just grabbed something to eat and said, we'll just shoot a video real quick and see. So that's just a little update of seeing where we are, what we've been doing. You know, we haven't forgotten about you guys. You know, I know, you know, we have our loyal people who was following us from the beginning. I hope you didn't give up on us. I'm doing my best to try to get back into it. I explained in my other video about my decision because a lot of changes happened. It seemed like it was YouTube had changes, then it turned to life changes, and I'm just trying to rebound from all of that. And the issues I had about trying to make my channel what I really wanted to be. It's just a lot of stuff going on. It's just a lot. So I'm just working through it slowly, and I hope you guys just be patient and don't give up on us and keep following us, because there's more to come. I'm going to be doing some more videos with some makeup, and like I said, I'm gonna do my talk a little bit about my hair journey with my locks, because that is this month on the 14th of May. 4 years now that I had my locks in. So I'm gonna do like a length check and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try to do some product reviews and different things like that. Just give you a little bit of variety. You know, it's just me. I try to think about how I would like to see a channel. Although I love mukbangs and reviews and makeup, I like to see a variety of that, because I watch all these different people, you know. And that's just the new direction I want to go in with my channel. I want it to be more of a variety channel, where it's just more than one thing. We can talk, we can do stuff, make stuff, cooking and what have you. So with that being said, guys, I'm not going to just go on and on. We're going to end the video, but I'm going to let Lee say something if you want to say something. And I want to thank him for doing a video, because a lot been going on, and he has so much stuff going on between his music stuff and his book and his work and his second job, and
yeah, it's
just a lot.
That's who was texting me just now, his second job.
So, and my hair is like unraveling from my style. Guys, I'm gonna put up a picture of this hairstyle, and this same style, and I had created it in the past, and I'm not gonna tell you, but you'll see. It's gonna be like a poll, so you'll see it.
Well, we just want to thank you for tuning in and coming aboard. And if you already been aboard, thank you for being and staying aboard. Remember to social distance 6 feet. Make sure you wash your hands minimum of 20 seconds. And most of all, don't give up on life. This is just a phase. So if you're used to going to the gym, work out at home. If you're used to being out with the family, find things to do inside the house together. Or if you're going out, just be safe when you go out. I mean, this ain't over. You know, life ain't over. This is just a phase right now. And make sure you go out and vote.
Yes, voting is important. You got to vote. Do not forget to vote. I feel like this time is probably one of the most important times in our time to vote.
Yeah.
It's really important. It's really crucial that people vote. I know the census are almost, and I don't understand why people don't want to do census, or people being resistant to buy that. But I mean, people do your census. You want to be counted. Who doesn't want to be counted? When you do census, it helps more than just knowing who lives in your house. It's beyond that. It's how funding is given out. It's how different things are given out in not only just your town, but in your community and your state. And who doesn't want to be counted? You never know.
Right. Years
and years from now, maybe a person may be looking for a family member, and it's the only way that you can find them, through ancestry and through census, because census is very important with looking for someone.
Right.
So with that being said, guys, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody what your girl and your boy is over here doing on the channel. Share with any and everyone you know. Until next time, guys, peace. Don't forget, 365 Days of Happiness, Lee Mims, on Amazon. Check it out. Look into the link below, and you will find out all his social media sites. Don't forget, he does have music. Any music that's on his channel is done by him, Lee Mims Productions, and you can buy music anytime from various things, or you can just listen to it on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Play.
Everywhere.
Any music site, he's on it. Check him out. Or you can buy it from Amazon.
Buy it on Amazon. You can get it on
Everywhere.
Bandcamp. You can get it. I'm everywhere. If you just
look somewhere, you'll find it. Put Lee Mims, Leemims, Leemims.
Yep.
You can find them everywhere. So next time, guys. Bye.